Hi, Zane here. Hi, just a little update for you guys regarding Vue Extreme 2014. Now you would have noticed that last week when I was working on this, my function editor looked like this and yours looks a little bit different. Yours would have looked like, actually I don't know if I can do this while it's still open, but we'll give it a crack anyway. There's a little setting in here in the options that says use Vue 11 style function editor. Normally that would be switched off and it would look a little bit different. I didn't think it was going to let me do that. Now I've got to wait for my mesh to be generated. And I go edit function. And yours would have looked like this. Now this one's a new one, and the reason I'd actually disabled it is that it's a little bit buggy. When it first came out, none of this text showed up, and I've also found that sometimes when you're in the material editor it doesn't show up at all. So I'm going to show you that in a second as well. Just a little bit about this new function editor. Exactly the same thing. The only difference is that you would have seen that in the old one they had all the inputs lined up across the top and the outputs lined up across the bottom. Everything else is pretty much the same. They've reorganized things. It's much more logical now when you're trying to find things. You can even see the one that you've got selected, highlighted. Be nice if it actually highlighted where it was in there, but anyway. But you can see there's all sorts of new way of viewing all this, which is quite cool. Anyway, let's go and create a new file. So I'm just going to click on new, and we're going to do a default terrain, a default scene, sorry. And I'm going to create a little sphere here, and I'm going to talk about some other little differences. First of all, you notice that in Vue Extreme 2014, the default texture is kind of a bit dirty. And if we actually open up this material, you'll see that in here, it's got like some grain and stuff on it. This whole thing's new. Well, I say that kind of loosely. It's not really new at all. All it is actually a procedural terrain with a nice interface. So you can make up these quick and dirty materials quite easily, which is alright, but it's nothing new, as I said. The other problem is if you go edit function, nothing happens, which I don't know if this is just my system or not, but the way I've found to fix it is that if you change your preferences and go use Vue 11 style function editor and hit OK, and then go edit function. It's going to do it again to me. Close it and open it again. Boom, it all works again. So I'm not sure why it's like that, but yeah, that's why I'm using the Vue 11 styled editor. It seems to be a lot less buggy. Yes, the new one is a lot prettier and a lot easier to sort of to navigate. However, the old one's still exactly the same functions and everything. You're not losing or missing out on anything. Alright. So yeah, so you'll see that when I start this next tutorial, all you need to do is start off on procedural colors, and it'll be exactly the same as what you will see in class. Alright, until later. Bye.